We've all been there. That looming deadline that seems to get closer and closer, yet we find ourselves unable to start the task at hand. That task we keep pushing aside, convincing ourselves that we'll get to it later. But later never seems to come. This is procrastination in action. It's that moment when we choose to hit the snooze button instead of getting up to start our day. It's the habit of delaying tasks, even when we know it's not in our best interest. We might find ourselves cleaning the house or doing laundry instead of tackling that important project. Procrastination isn't just about laziness, it's often a way to cope with the anxiety and fear of failure that comes with starting something new or challenging. It's a complex issue that affects our productivity and our peace of mind. The clutter on our desks can mirror the clutter in our minds, making it even harder to focus. When we procrastinate, we trade short-term comfort for long-term stress. That moment of relaxation on the couch can lead to a sleepless night filled with worry. We sacrifice progress for the illusion of ease. Daydreaming or watching TV might feel good in the moment, but it only delays the inevitable. Procrastination steals our time and energy. It leaves us feeling tired and frustrated as we watch the hours slip away without making any real progress. It can make us feel overwhelmed and inadequate. The more we put off our tasks, the more they pile up, creating a mountain that seems impossible to climb. It can even damage our relationships and careers. But there's hope. Understanding why we procrastinate is the first step towards overcoming it. By understanding the psychology behind procrastination, we can start to break free. Self-help books and journaling can provide valuable insights and strategies. Procrastination isn't a life sentence, it's a habit, and like any habit, it can be changed with the right approach. It's a habit, and habits can be changed. By setting small, achievable goals, we can start to build momentum and create positive change. By adopting the right strategies and understanding ourselves better, we can overcome this challenge and unlock our true potential. Exercise and meditation can help clear our minds and reduce stress. Let's explore some powerful techniques to conquer procrastination and reclaim our time. With determination and the right tools, we can transform our habits and achieve our goals. Why do we procrastinate? It's a question that has puzzled many of us at some point in our lives. It's not simply about being lazy or lacking willpower. Procrastination is a complex behavior that often masks deeper issues. Often deeper psychological factors are at play. These can range from anxiety and depression to low self-esteem and fear of judgment. One major culprit is fear of failure. This fear can be paralyzing, making it difficult to even start a task. We might avoid a task because we're afraid of not meeting expectations, either our own or others. This fear can lead to a cycle of avoidance and guilt. Perfectionism is another common trigger. The desire to do something perfectly can be so overwhelming that we end up doing nothing at all. We might delay starting because we're striving for an unattainable level of perfection, leading to analysis paralysis. This can make even simple tasks seem insurmountable. Sometimes we procrastinate simply because we lack motivation. This can be due to a lack of interest in the task or feeling overwhelmed by its complexity. The task might seem boring, overwhelming, or irrelevant to our goals, making it hard to muster the energy to begin. This lack of motivation can be a significant barrier to productivity. Understanding these underlying reasons is crucial. By gaining insight into why we procrastinate, we can begin to address the root causes. By identifying our personal procrastination triggers, we can start to develop targeted strategies to overcome them. This might include setting realistic goals, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and seeking support when needed. Time management techniques are essential weapons in the fight against procrastination. They help you take control of your day and make the most out of every moment. By implementing these strategies, you can transform overwhelming tasks into manageable actions. One highly effective method is the Pomodoro technique. Named after the Italian word for tomato, this technique uses a timer to break work into intervals. This technique involves working in focused 25-minute intervals, called pomodoros, separated by short breaks. After completing 4 pomodoros, you take a longer break, usually 15 to 30 minutes. This method not only boosts productivity, but also keeps your mind fresh and prevents burnout. This breaks down work into manageable chunks and helps maintain focus. By concentrating on one task at a time, you can significantly reduce distractions and improve the quality of your work. Another powerful tool is time blocking. This method involves dividing your day into blocks of time, each dedicated to a specific task or group of tasks. This involves scheduling specific time slots in your day for particular tasks. By doing so, you create a visual structure of your day, making it easier to stay on track and avoid procrastination. By allocating dedicated time for work, you create structure and reduce the temptation to procrastinate. This method also allows you to see how much time you actually have available, helping you to plan more effectively. The Eisenhower matrix is another valuable tool for prioritizing tasks. This matrix helps you decide on and prioritize tasks by urgency and importance, sorting out less urgent and important tasks which you should either delegate or not spend much time on. It helps you categorize tasks based on urgency and importance, allowing you to focus on what truly matters and delegate or eliminate less crucial activities. By using the Eisenhower matrix, you can ensure that your time and energy are spent on tasks that will have the most significant impact. Setting realistic goals is crucial for overcoming procrastination. When we set overly ambitious goals, we often feel overwhelmed, leading to avoidance. Instead, break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, instead of aiming to write an entire chapter, focus on writing one page at a time. By achieving these smaller milestones, we build momentum and motivation, making it easier to stay on track. Remember, progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Section 5. Creating your productivity zone. Our environment plays a significant role in our ability to focus. To combat procrastination, create a dedicated workspace that minimizes distractions. Silence your phone, turn off social media notifications, and use website blockers if needed. Keep your workspace tidy and organized. Clutter can be visually distracting and increase feelings of stress and overwhelm. Establish consistent routines to reduce decision fatigue and enhance productivity. Having set times for waking up, working, exercising, and relaxing can create structure and make it easier to stick to your goals. Section 6. My personal battle with procrastination. I used to struggle with procrastination, especially when it came to writing. I'd find any excuse to delay starting, whether it was checking email, browsing social media, or simply staring blankly at the wall. Then, I discovered the power of the Pomodoro technique. By breaking down my writing into 25-minute intervals, I found it much easier to get started and stay focused. The short breaks provided a much-needed mental refresh, and the ticking timer created a sense of urgency that kept me on track. Section 7. Expert advice, winning strategies from the pros. Experts in psychology and productivity offer valuable insights into overcoming procrastination. Cognitive behavioral techniques, for example, can be highly effective. These techniques focus on challenging negative thought patterns and reframing tasks in a more positive light. Numerous studies have shown the effectiveness of time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique in improving focus and productivity. Research also highlights the importance of self-compassion in overcoming procrastination. Instead of being self-critical, treat yourself with kindness and understanding, focusing on progress rather than perfection. Section 8. Join the fight. Share your procrastination-busting tips. We're all in this together. Sharing our experiences and strategies can be incredibly helpful. What techniques have you found effective in overcoming procrastination? Have you tried the Pomodoro technique? Have you tried time blocking? Have you tried setting smaller goals? Let's create a community of support and encouragement. By learning from each other's successes and challenges, we can empower ourselves to break free from procrastination and achieve our full potential. Section 9. Taking action, reclaiming your time and productivity. Procrastination is a common challenge, but it's not insurmountable. By understanding the psychology behind procrastination and implementing practical strategies like the Pomodoro technique, time blocking, and setting realistic goals, we can regain control of our time and boost our productivity. Remember to create a supportive environment that minimizes distractions and promotes focus. Embrace the power of small steps and celebrate your progress along the way. Don't be afraid to seek support from others and share your own experiences. It's time to take action. Implement the tips and strategies we've discussed and start reclaiming your time and productivity today. You've got this.